Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to Amanda's Crafty Corner. I'm Amanda, and this is my Crafty Corner. Well, today is Tuesday, and that means it's Wattobizz Tuesday. So we are going back into the lovely Glowing Love, who I have decided to call Eve. Again, based off of my Elder Scrolls Online character. So we're just gonna work away at this. I do have another piece of floss ready because I'm gonna just go with the I don't know how well you can see it, but it is like this. I'm gonna call it the long division sign because that's what it looks like to me. We're just gonna go until basically that is done because why not? And I also, because I was sick, I missed a couple weeks. So we'll get into that in a moment. How is everybody? I want to say a welcome to everybody. Welcome new viewers, welcome old viewers. Just welcome all around. Again, I am so sorry for being away for so long. On May 25th, I ended up losing my voice. Got really sick, and I had the week of the 26th off from work because it was my 10-year anniversary with my partner. For those who have been following, know that I was trying to complete my Charizard from Huakin, like the Huakin brand. Before then, I did not finish it. I was literally on and off being sick. It really sucks when you're sick because you don't want to do anything. And knowing me, I would have stabbed myself with my needle if I had tried. So I just said, nope, no. I'm not going to try. I'm not going to bother. I'm too scared to. So yeah, that was my thought process. Please let me know what everybody is working on as I work away on this. I truly and honestly have no idea how long this video is going to be. It could be just as long as my others. I don't know. We'll see. I'm going to do my best to think of things to talk about. But yeah, we can go back to what I was saying before in just a second. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. It is free. You don't have to pay for it. It just lets me know that you enjoy the content that I do. Please don't forget to hit that like button and drop me a comment. If you get to the end of the video, give me a sun emoji. Again, a sun emoji. Because it is finally getting sunny up here. We're getting that gorgeous weather. And with that also comes thunderstorms and stuff. But anyways, I will go back to it's been like 2 weeks now. So yeah, I ended up getting really sick. And I took my son to the doctors because we had to get his vitals done for something. But I didn't get myself checked out. But I did want to get, I have a bruise on my toe. Yeah, we're going to jump all over the place with my topics. I'm not going to lie. I'm also going to be drinking water because as you can tell, my voice is still going in and out. Sorry about that. Yeah, so went to the doctors to get his stuff looked at, but I really wanted to take a look at my toe over the sickness because me being sick is nothing new. So we did that because all of that stuff needed to be sent to the pediatrician. And my doctor looked at me a little worried because my son has stepped on my toe back in March-ish. Like end of February, beginning of March. I'm not 100% sure. but the bruise wasn't going away. And we wanted to make sure, that it's not cancer, because that's the last thing I need on top of everything else going on in my life. So, I think from there, he was like, come back on Monday, and I'll get my colleague to look at it so that we can see what's going on. Is this green? Yeah, it is. I think. I don't even know. Thankfully, I have the paper chart, so I'm just gonna take a quick look at that. Where I'm at. Okay. Yes, it was just a little wonky. Okay. Anyways, so he told me to come back on the Monday, and I'm like, okay, no problem. Well, on the Wednesday, I still wasn't feeling 100%, neither the Thursday or the Friday from my sickness. I would bring little man to school, pick him up as well when I could, but also I really, really, really just wanted to sleep. On Wednesday, I legit was getting ready to pass out, and I just so happened to look at my phone, and I got a phone call from the school to go and pick him up. I'm like, are you kidding me? I'm literally ready to pass out. I just want to get over this sickness. Let me sleep. No. I went and picked him up. I even told the teachers, I'm like, I was legit ready. Like, I'm not 100%, but I'm here. I picked him up, took him home with me. I did end up falling asleep. I think it was at like 2:00 in the afternoon, because my body was just like, you need rest. So I kind of had my dad watch him, but I slept in the living room. I actually had my mom and dad, because my mom was home that week too. I'm like, please, can I just sleep for a little bit? I'm on the couch. If you need me, wake me up, but I'm going to try to sleep. So I was in and out of sleep for a few hours. That night, I got Corey to put him to sleep, because I'm like, I'm exhausted. My body just wants to rest. I don't remember what time I went to sleep at. I think we watched like one episode of Ink Master, and then we were both conked out. Thursday, my father-in-law picked him up from school, and I'm like, I want to sleep. I want to sleep so badly right now. So I did. I spent most of Thursday in and out of sleep. Friday was kind of the same, in and out of sleep. Because I'm like, I need to get better for the 31st. I have to work. Because we were doing an open house and trunk show for the company, which was a lot of fun. But I wore a mask at work because I still wasn't 100%. And they're like, you should probably see the doctor. I'm like, yeah, I'll go. I'm seeing the doctor on Monday. I did not last till Monday. I went downstairs because my office is above my family doctor, which is great. I'm just gonna see something. Hold on. Because I noticed it's a little bit blurry, and I'm sorry. I'm trying to see if I can fix it. But yeah, I did not last. I think I left after like 4 and a bit hours from work, which was fine, because by 12:30 we noticed that nobody else was really coming. So we were slowly closing up shop because we were only doing it till 1 o'clock anyways. So I ran downstairs and I saw at my doctor's office whoever was the walk-in clinic doctor at the time. Ended up being bronchitis. Yay. So I have a puffer. So yeah, I'm on a puffer now whenever I need it, just to help me breathe. But yeah, bronchitis is not fun. I don't know if anybody's ever had it, but it is not fun. And I felt so bad because the Saturday before I ended up getting sick, we spent a couple hours at one of William's friends from school's house. So I asked them, I go, are your kids okay? Did they end up getting sick? Because I felt fine up until the Sunday. And then I felt super guilty because I think one of them was sick. I don't know if I got that child sick or if that child got me sick. I have no idea. I have no idea. Actually, no. Now that I think about it, that Friday before I went to work, let me think. What did we do? On the Thursday, we had the fun fair. That was a lot of fun. Yeah, we went to the fun fair on the Thursday, and we had noticed that little man was sticking his fingers in his ears, which usually means an ear infection is coming on. So I gave him children's Motrin. Yeah, I gave him children's Motrin because that helps with earaches. On Thursday. I think I kept him home on Friday, actually. Yeah, I kept him home because I was like, I have a feeling if I drop you off at school on the Friday, I'm going to end up getting a call anyways because you're touching your ear. So, yeah, no, I kept him home. Very sad when I have to do that just because I know how the teachers are in his classroom. It's very, very sad. What else? Yeah, then the Saturday I went to work. I think that Sunday, I know I did a recording. I think I did a recording. I can't remember. I know I did a recording at some point. Despite the fact that my voice was yucky. And what else? Yeah, the Monday I went to work and I spoke to my coworkers. I go, I just need to run downstairs to the doctor's at 5:30. I booked an appointment just to see what's going on with my toe. So from there I went downstairs. I went back to my family doctor and they were going to put me in a room and they're like, well, and the doctor came into the room and was like, what are you here for again? I'm going, you told me to come here on Monday because you wanted a colleague to look at my toe. He's like, oh yeah, I want you to go sit back out at the waiting room. As soon as he's done with his patient, I will call you back in. No problem. Doesn't bother me. I was just worried about timing because it was almost 6 and I knew he was only working till 6. He goes, no. Once he's done with this patient, you'll go in. Okay, no problem. Really, no problem. So, I ended up going to see this doctor. No cancer. I'm cancer free. My toe is fine. It's just taking a while for the not to give you too much information, but whatever blood had kind of built up under my toenail from him stepping on me is still there. So because toenails take forever to kind of grow out, that is my problem. He goes, "You're fine. There's nothing there. I don't see anything. So you'll be fine." I'm like, "Okay, good." And both me and my family doctor were like, "Phew!" Because this is like the last thing that I needed. You know? It was legit the last thing I needed on my plate on top of everything else that's on top of it. Even my coworkers were like that as well. I go, "Yeah, there's just too much." So, yeah, that's what happened that week. And a little bit of this week. What else happened this week? Oh, my goodness. One of the patients, I think it was Wednesday. Yes, it was on Wednesday because there was only one doctor then. Oh my goodness. It was hilarious. We were talking about how she needed to be dilated. Because you have to. When you go to an eye doctor, you're more than likely going to get dilated during your full eye exam. Just because it's easier to see the inside/back of your eye, especially when we do images. So she thought dilation, like, you're pregnant and dilating. We all stopped what we were doing and we all died of laughter. I love this patient so much. She kills me every time that she comes in. She even gave my coworker a hug, which surprised her a lot. They're just very interesting people. I love them so much. 99% of our patients are lovely. There's like that 1% that are not. But I feel like that's everywhere you go. So yeah, Wednesday was it was also just a killer day because there was only one doctor. It gets very boring when there's so many people at the office and only one doctor, but you need that because you just never know what's going to happen, especially with the phones. And yeah. What else happened? On Thursday, we went down to one doctor, and I was actually supposed to leave that day at 2:30 anyways. So I asked my manager, I'm like, "Is it still okay that I leave at 2:30? Because you have me here till 5:30. And she goes, "Yeah, I meant to change that from the following, like the last week's schedule." I'm like, "No, it's no big deal. I'm just wondering, can I still leave at 2:30? Because there's now one doctor and you really don't need all of us at the front." I got everything that I needed done. Friday was kind of a poop show with the amount of patients with one doctor. But it was also a poop show because our visual field decided to break. And I don't know if anybody's done a visual field. I know I've explained it before and I'll explain it again. It is basically to test your peripheral vision. Some patients need it, some patients don't. It just depends on a few factors. One of them is the type of medication that you're on because it can make you go blind. A lot of the times it's for driving. What else is it for? One is to test for glaucoma. There's just a lot that we use this machine for, and when it breaks down, it's not pretty. Not pretty at all. Sorry, my brain is trying to calculate where I'm going to go with this because I realized that I probably should have gone back and forth. That's okay. I will figure this out. We're just going to have lots of fun together, okay? We're going to get more of this heart done. I tried to get this as tight as it could go, but I think where I put this was not the greatest spot. But that's okay, because as long as you can see, that's kind of all that matters to me, you know? I also wanted to ask, did the video, hold on, did the video that I made with the different brands help anybody out? I tried to do all the brands that I have, but there's some that I just don't. So please let me know in the comments below if any of that helped. Like I said, so if you see anything with the count number, like 11CT, and then it's got ACC, or as I call it, TAC, because it's 11 count TAC, that is Huakin. They also do, for their 14 counts, because I went back and I looked, Tab, or ABB, and that is still Huakin. That is the Huakin brand. Anything with a Y in front of it, that is Yishu. And then, like I said, the others are pretty easy to tell. Maybe not so much the Mona Lisa brand, the Q Hong and whatnot, but the like Joy Sunday and Springs, they're pretty easy to tell. The Fairy brand, you'll definitely be able to tell those. Whoops. But once I get them, I will show them to you again. I'm just trying to think of what else. And then I did my mid-year in review because I missed April, I missed May. I will see if I can do one for June. I just don't want to make any promises. Just because June is going to get a little chaotic for me. Yeah, June's going to be a little chaotic. And then it's summer because my son finishes school at the end of June. So I don't know about anywhere else, but in Canada we start after the Labor Day weekend, and which is in September, and then we go until the end of June. So he has July and August off for school. The one thing that I need to do, I'll probably do it this weekend, is get his invites for his birthday out, because I'm going to do like a pool party, splash pad type. Well, it's a backyard birthday for him for his 5th birthday. And I don't have a lot of parents' numbers, so I figured I'd give it out at the end of June, and then they basically have a month to tell me yes or no. And I'm going to be very fair to them and be like, if they have siblings, younger, older, whatever, they are more than welcome to come. It's up to them, of course. But I don't want anybody to feel excluded because, again, it's just a backyard party. And then we'll see. And Friday was a lot of fun. After school on Friday, we ended up going to one of his friends' houses that lives a couple houses down from us. Didn't realize that they live just down the way, and they've lived here since March. Just taking a drink, sorry. Sorry, I was hoping that wouldn't catch it, but apparently it did because my microphone's that good. Yeah, so we've been going there once a week, kind of, except when I was sick. And we had so much food there, and I mean a lot of food. I love her. She's so sweet. She made little man pancakes because he wouldn't eat the soup there, and I felt so bad. I'll eat his soup. Whatever you make, I will eat, I promise. So they had, it was a very long, I've never had a play date last as long as it did, but I'm glad. We were there for 5-ish hours, and I'm like, whenever you want us to go, just kick us out, it's fine. She's like, no, stay. Oh, okay, no problem, we'll stay, just for you. I'm just gonna jump up here, get these ones done. Like I said, I somewhat know what my brain wants to do. Other times, absolutely not. So yeah, we did like a play date / so on Friday night she does like a movie night with them from like 6 until about 8:30 because I'm gonna go to bed, and I'm like, okay, cool. I was actually surprised that my son watched the movie. We watched Cars 2 just to make it fair to everybody and what they like. And we left just a little after 8 o'clock, I want to say. And it was fun. It was a lot of fun. And then yesterday we spent the day, yesterday being Saturday, because I videotape, either record these on Saturday or record them on Sunday. It'll be Tuesday when you get this. Yeah, yesterday we spent like the day outside as much as possible, just because it was nice out. Friday we really couldn't be outside because we've been getting smoke warnings in regards to the wildfires, not flowers, the wildfires that are happening up in Northern Ontario and Manitoba area. Yeah, is anybody else suffering from that? Just realized you really see a lot of my arm, which I'm trying not to show my arm. I'd rather you look at the cross stitch. Sorry, I did not mean to go quiet on you there. But is anybody else suffering from them? Has it been really smoky or hazy there? Because, oh my goodness, as I tell my son, Friday was really bad. Like, I was looking outside the window at work, And it was really bad. Not just because the construction's happening, and with that, the wind just blows everything. But there was like this haze in the air. And yeah, it was just, the air quality was not the greatest. So we couldn't really play outside on Friday. But yesterday I'm like, absolutely, we are going to play. You want to go outside? Let's go outside. You want to go inside? Let's go inside. It was a back and forth type of day. Sorry, my shoulder is starting to hurt. So I'm just going to move my pillow that I have on this chair up a bit. And what else can I say? But yeah, we were in and out yesterday, which was a lot of fun. My dad brought little man up to a garage sale that was happening, and he got him a baseball. And not a plastic one, an actual baseball. So I had to tell him, be careful with it inside because we don't want to break the floor with it. Because yes, that could happen to a wood floor. You could smash that ball super hard and break the floor. And I'm like, I would rather not break the floor. And then last night, my partner and I ended up watching a little bit more of Ink Master. It's the last season with Dave, Oliver, and Chris. So we are almost done that. And we will be moving on to season 14 soon, which is on Paramount Plus, which I have on Prime, which means no more commercials. And it's really funny because Tubi has commercials. It's how they stay free. But there's this one commercial. It's like Aussie Shore, which is the Australian version of Jersey Shore, and we've been doing so well with not seeing that commercial because we're both like, can they not show anything else that's on Paramount Plus? Do they have to keep showing us this commercial? It's an annoying commercial. And I'm like, I'm being really good about not jinxing it, but nope. Now we have no choice but to watch it. I like reality TV depending on what it is, but stuff like the Jersey Shore and what, I'm just, no thank you. I have no interest in that. Little to no. No, not little to no. I have zero interest in any of that stuff. I'm really interested in seeing how this is going to turn out because I'm really loving this so far. What about anybody else? How is everybody else liking this? Because this is just chef's kiss. I'm really enjoying this cross stitch. I will probably take it off of the stand unless I can put this somehow on my lap to do. Just because my table, I realize, is a little bit higher. And what I mean by I'll keep it in the frame, but I'll take it off the stand. Or I might actually take it out of the frame so that I can go back down into, you can't see it, but back down into the left-hand corner and just keep going from there. I'm not sure yet. Not entirely sure yet. Like I said, with the way that I do things, it's a little bit different probably from a lot of people, but everybody has their preferences on how they stitch. Sorry, I'm just moving my pillow again, adjusting myself to be more comfortable. Because you definitely want to be comfortable when you're cross stitching, because sometimes it's not the most comfortable thing to do. I do have another video coming out this week. Probably Wednesday morning. Yeah, on Wednesday you'll see it. Maybe Thursday. I don't know yet. Just depends. But you'll see what it is. It's going to be a little bit of a surprise. But I hope everybody enjoys it. Like I said, I'm trying to do 2 videos per week. Just so that you get more content from me. Sometimes it's easy, sometimes it's hard to do. It all depends on when I'm doing it. I'm going to go here. I'm going to do these. Might only be able to do these 2. I might have missed this one. Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. Go here. We'll see if I can do this stitch like this. Oh no, I went through the hole twice. Okay, so we're gonna do this. Like I said, I do have another floss kind of ready. You're just going to see me start it. And I think I'm going to start it from... Let's start it from here. If I can get it in, because it's so loose, it's a little bit hard. I already have wax on it as well. I literally just kind of got it ready. It's very hard to do this without my fingernail on my forefinger. They broke. Unfortunately for me, they broke. I'm just kind of waiting for the rest to break before I top them off. And then I need to go get them done. So let's see how I want to do this. Let's see what my brain does for this one, right? Like I said, I'm going to try to think of topics because you know me, I go until the floss is done, and we already finished one floss. and I want to make it up to you since I've gone 2 weeks without videos. I'm so sorry again about that. Like I said, when I'm sick, to talk for a long period of time, especially when my voice cuts in and out, is not the greatest. It even wants to do that now because I'm still not over it. But I'm going to push through. And next Sunday, I'm not 100% sure what's going to happen because it's Father's Day. So I just need to ask my partner what he wants to do for it, because they took me out to lunch, or brunch, I should say, for Mother's Day. So we shall see what happens. He might want to do something. He might not want to do anything. I don't know. We shall see. Wait, we'll do this and then come back up. Like I said, I'm just kind of going with whatever my brain wants to do in regards to it. What else did I do today? Today I kind of slept in. Sundays I definitely sleep in. While William and Corey do a father-son bonding day. And then I played Baldur's Gate 3 with my friend Ram, or Steven, for a little bit. We're having a lot of fun with that. And then once this gets uploaded, I'm going to be doing another video. Like I said, it's going to be kind of like a surprise. And then I am going to be cross-stitching until bedtime, because that is what I'm going to do when I have a moment. Just because I have so many cross-stitch, and if anybody saw my mid-year in review, you'll know I have a lot of cross-stitch. And then I want to do a lot of projects. Will I actually start them? I don't know. I do think I'm going to do a couple of the Christmas ones as a Christmas in July. I found my autumn scenery that I definitely want to do. Probably in August I'll start it. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see what I can get done. I want to get at least 5 cross-stitch done this year. I'm not fast. I do work. I have a little one. It does get hard to plan things ahead. I'm sorry. It's just life. But I will figure it out. Don't worry. I'm just thinking away. While I figure out where I want to go with my floss. and smack my hand off my table because I tend to do that too. Because I am working on, and if I can get the image for you, for those that are curious, like I said, I'm working on the heart. So I'm doing all of the red that's in this image. The yellow is all in the outline, outside, and then all of this red. And then there's supposed to be blue in here. I'm not 100% sure. I haven't gotten that far yet. As you can tell, I'm doing like the brightest colors. And then, yeah, we'll see what it looks like when it's done, because I'm really excited for this. Like, I am super, super excited for this. And then, as you can tell, all of this is going to be 939. So we've got our darks and our lights. And I'm hitting my camera with my microphone. I'm using a headset. I haven't set up my microphone just yet. I probably won't until we move, because I just don't see the point in it right now, because I don't really have the space between everything else. So we'll see. We'll see what happens. Yeah, I'll jump up here. It's okay. I already know my backs are going to look horrible because of the amount of jumping around I do, which is fine. Right? It's fine. I mean, we're almost done this symbol in here. I know it's kind of spread out throughout here as well, but like I said, when I'm doing this every Tuesday, I'm trying to kind of do the heart. Whoops. And then once that's done, we'll kind of move out elsewhere. And then when I'm not recording, I'm doing the corners just because it'll kind of make things easier in regards to it being in a frame. At least I'm hoping so. I could be talking out of a hat for all I know. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. That's all I can really say. I can say that I really like this cross stitch. I'm really loving Wattobizz. Even working on Desi and Eve is a lot of fun, even though I've just started it. That one's going to take me a while to do just because of how big it is. Like this one's a 50 by 50, that one's a 50 by 70. to jump there when I get there. Does anybody else have any plans? What's everybody working on? Is anybody else working on a Wattobizz whenever I do this on Tuesdays? Or any other cross stitch for that matter. I started working on the snake again. I will probably work on that maybe on Tuesday once we come home, depending on the weather. If not, when we come home, then definitely right before bedtime when we come inside from outside. It just depends on the weather. Because it's either really hot or we get weather advisories about the smoke in the air. There is a knot. Where is it? One moment. We're just going to move this. Did I do another knot somewhere? Oh, I did. Oh, I did a big knot right here and I didn't even realize it. That's okay. Unfortunately, it happens. Didn't even realize that I had made such a knot. And I think it was with my other floss too. Yeah, it would have been with my other floss. That's okay. It's fine. I know how to deal with that. Just don't understand why all of a sudden it's, ouch, knotting so much. Although knowing me, if I actually held the floss while I'm pulling it through, it probably wouldn't knot. But I digress. The floss does what it wants to do, right? Sorry, brain is trying to think of what else to talk about because I kind of did all my whole spiel a little bit earlier in regards to life. So, yeah, I'm just going to be a little bit crazy. We're going to make our way down. I can get this one that I had missed. I've also been watching a new show on Netflix called Made. That's pretty interesting. I haven't finished it yet. It's only like 10 episodes, so probably while I'm cross-stitching, I will finish that tonight. If anybody knows of any other interesting shows for me to watch, please let me know in the comments below. Although I have so many shows saved to my watch list already, that's okay. I'm always down to watch more stuff, because why not? What else? Yeah, my snake is getting almost done. Yeah, I started to work on that yesterday after the video, the mid-year in review. So I'm hoping to get that done this year. If not, probably in the next 2 months, as long as I keep working at it. Just because, as I said, it is almost done, which is nice. One off my list. Been kind of working on the dragon, and then my Mona Lisa, the sleeping flower fox. Hopefully the next few months the Charizard will be done. And then I can start washing stuff. Because, yeah, I'm going to wait to wash things until I have more done. Because then once they're all dry, I can just iron them all at the same time. And then I don't have to worry about taking the iron out, putting it back in. You know, all that lovely stuff. And then, what else? Well, that's it. That's all I got. I can't think of anything else to really say. I do want to go until this floss is done, however. And I know we're at almost an hour, so this video is going to be a nice long one for everybody this time. I hope that's okay. I don't think there's any green squares. Like, not filled that way. Yeah, no, we're good. This is it. I really think this is, yeah, so it's all up here, the rest of these. So maybe by the time that I'm done this floss, we will be done this color in the heart, which will be nice. Because then we can go to a different color. Because that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to change it up. At least in the heart. Because I can see there's green up in here. Like the green symbol, I should say, not green floss. So yeah, we'll see what we get done. And as long as I keep up with all my cross stitch and, you know, do them when I can. I mean, when the little man is done school on Tuesdays, it's going to be a little harder because we're definitely going to be doing stuff. So it'll be more at night when I'll be able to cross stitch, like when he's sleeping. I didn't take any vacation time in the summer. It's not that I don't want to, it's just I don't have the vacation hours anymore. Oh, I missed this one. That's okay. Hold on. This is what I'm going to do. I knew I forgot one. It's the same color. It's fine. So I'll just do this. Oh my goodness. Sorry, my shoulder's starting to hurt again. I can feel the burn from the way that I'm sitting. So because I'm feeling this burn, I'm actually going to end it here. This will be done the next time that you see it. So I hope everybody enjoyed this lovely stitch along. I've been having a lot of fun with it. I hope you are too. If you haven't gotten it yet, please go take a look at Wattobizz and go and get your own copy. She has different versions of the Glowing Love. They're all gorgeous. Again, please hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you're notified every time I have a video. With that said, I hope everybody has a good one. I love you, my lovelies. Bye.